Hold on tight, Momo!
What's up, guys? We are playing Anonymous Code today. An anime-based novel game. Well, not based on anime, but whatever. It's a novel game, anime style, that's what I wanted to say.
Bravo 1. Establish contact with the target at Minamidai intersection in 12 seconds. 88% chance they'll turn right onto the road ahead of it.
88% chance.
Bravo
That's a
1.
lot.
Once you confirm the right turn, proceed 60 meters south.
This is Bravo 1. Copy that. Target is taking the right turn. Heading south.
Intercept target again in 11 seconds.
Bravo 1, stand by.
I do not understand anything that's happening.
Target has turned right again. They're now passing the residential area and heading towards Loop 7.
Where's Alpha 2?
Heading south on Loop 7. They'll pass the central line in about 10 seconds.
Get him to the Honan police box, fast. Bravo 1, remain on standby.
The target will reach Honan intersection in 28 seconds. Probability of them heading straight is at 61%. 24% chance they'll take a left turn.
This is Alpha 2. We'll need 60 seconds.
What's the status on the mobile connection to the Graper?
No success yet. Target's changing their address manually every second.
Keep trying until you get through.
This is Rhino Leader. Alpha 2, fire warning shots. Doesn't matter if you can't see the target.
This is a residential area. Are you sure?
I am. I'll take responsibility.
Roger that. Alpha 2, do as instructed.
This is Alpha 2. Firing warning shots.
The target will reach Honan intersection in 6.
So they can just shoot the
3,
warning shots
2,
well into the air,
1.
you know.
Left turn. They're heading south down Loop 7.
So they will definitely then will not hurt anyone.
Bravo 3 is assumed position on Koshu Kaido.
Mobcon successful. We've infiltrated the target's system.
Good. Bring him to a stop.
Roger.
That's checkmate. What is it?
The target stopped at the center of O'Hara intersection.
We haven't used the Mobcon to hack them yet.
What? Did they know we were coming?
Okay, so will we get more details what's going around here? The intersection was surrounded by multiple armed vehicles. Helicopters circled overhead but made no attempt to land. A short time later, another armored vehicle pulled into the intersection from Nakano. While the other vehicles kept their distance, this one came right up to the Graper.
That's right. Stand by at high altitude. Don't come down. We don't know what they're up to. Yes, disregard what Urano says.
While relaying some orders through an old-fashioned transceiver, a burly soldier stepped out of the vehicle to face down the boy and girl.
Yo!
You stop by yourself. Smart move.
I wonder if the tail is real, well, attached to her body, acting as a, well, I don't know, part of the human body or whatever body is that.
Don't put up a front. I know you're relieved, am I right? Getting your ass handed to you by a little punk like me must have done a number on your pride as a soldier. Sorry, but I'm no script kiddie.
Hand her over.
She's not your property.
I said, hand her over.
How about you offer something in return, Sweeten the deal and, I might say yes.
The soldiers had shot the rear vehicle of the Graper with his handgun. The damage was done. With its superconductive motor out of commission, the Graper wasn't going anywhere.
You jackass. The army better pay you enough to cover the repair bill.
Despite losing his means of escape, the boy was unfazed. In fact, he glared at the soldier more intensely than before.
You don't seem to understand your situation. You have two options. Spend your life in jail or die here. We'll write it off as an accident. Pick one.
I don't vibe with either.
Your future is in my hands.
Really? In those huge transhuman paws you got there?
Okay, good one.
Give me your answer.
Don't underestimate me.
Hmm?
Listen up. In exactly 51 seconds, that transceiver you got hanging there is gonna go off.
What?
You're gonna get an order to retreat, and your captain's authority won't mean shit, cause that order's coming straight from the government. While you're all shook up, I'll take Momo and run. You'll come chasing after us, of course. But you won't get far, cause a passing car is gonna knock you flat on the road.
Can he see the future or something?
That's the future I want.
What kind of shit is that? Retreat order in 51 seconds? A car hitting me? You crack me up, I'll give you that. But that's enough.
That's 51 seconds. Answer it, army guy.
Okay.
This is Rhino Leader.
Captain, we were ordered to retreat.
What?
Our politicians higher up the food chain chickened out. Seems they favor the status quo.
But the target's right here.
You're the ones who turned the chase into a shit show. It's your own fault, losers. Alright then. Peace.
Hold it! You can't escape. Shit!
I just don't have any words. Can he actually see the future? The car door opened and the man inside called out to the boy.
Get in!
You're late, Oz.
With a dazed girl slouched beside him, the boy leaped into the retro car.
Hit the gas. It actually happened, huh? Although... why is all this happening anyway?
Very interesting intro into the game.
My calculations are undeniable proof that this world consists of mathematical equations. The golden ratio, 1 to 1.618, ever present and ever repeating. Familiar scenery demonstrates the apparent chaos of this world. But Fibonacci was correct all along. Sunflower, a snail's shell, swirling cloud in the sky, ocean currents, and even a galaxy. They all follow the exact same principle. Everything is an aggregate of numerical sequences. That includes animals, and of course humans. I have to say, God must be an unparalleled mathematician. There is no me as a physical entity in this world. I only exist in your perception. Let me prove that to you. Enough talking. Let me get to it. So...
Okay, well, she has a point that, well, everything is made, I guess, from the mathematical
Hold on.
equations.
Where are you now? Right in front of the building. 3rd floor, right?
Yeah, a cafe called Incarnation.
I had no idea there was a place like this so close to Symphony.
Things get hot, Just turn and run.
Gotcha. Bro, why the hell we take this job anyway? There had to be others, right? From people who actually needed help?
Because this is exactly the kind of job us white hats take. You've done it plenty of times before, haven't you?
Yeah, and I've had enough of them. I want to quit this whole thing. I'm not a hacker because I want to be.
Save that for when you got the skills to back it up.
Yeah, he had a point. I wasn't some elite hacker. But whatever, I would have taken the job, so I was gonna do it. I had to make a living one way or another. I looked back at the building.
Hey, seems like the 4th floor is empty. You think that's a coincidence? Seems sus to me.
Yeah, something's off.
Looks like we know where to try if the 3rd floor comes up empty. If I'm right about this, you're treating me to some donuts.
Singular. No.
Oh, sorry, I skipped that.
2, plural. 1 cinnamon sugar and 1 old-fashioned.
Deal.
Job always goes a little smoother with some bonus incentive on the table. Okay. There was only one free table by the time I arrived. Close call. If I would been a little later, it would have been turned out on my ass. I would have been turned out on my ass. Sorry, that's the correct way. The cafe was full of AR-based fairy and elf characters. They fit the feel of the place. All the girls working here were seriously stunning.
Oh, so it's this kind of place.
Falling for it.
I'm not.
Focus on the job.
I am.
Thanks for being so patient. Here's your iced tea.
Thanks.
First time in a place like this?
What? Does it matter?
Hmm.
What?
She suddenly started whispering in my ear. Whispering.
So cute how tense you are. Wanna come to my place tonight? Come on. We'll have a lot of fun. I'm not supposed to do this, but I can make an exception for you.
Okay.
No, I'm working right now.
Working? In a place like this?
No, I...
Crap, I went and I said it.
You really are cute. Sorry if I came on too strong. Have a good time!
She blew a kiss and walked away. Phew, that was a close one.
That's right. You've never been to places like this. Let me give you a word of advice.
Don't need it. That girl was wicked cute, yeah, but I got rid of her. I've got it all under control.
Minor mishap, but I'm back on the track.
That's not what I wanted to warn you about. It's an AR cafe, so I thought you'd be aware, but none of the employees there are women. I was gonna say you shouldn't let appearances deceive you.
Okay. Well, that's a good notice.
Huh?
Not a single woman?
You serious?
I blurted out loud in surprise. Everyone stopped to stare at me.
Sorry. I should have mentioned it earlier.
No way. But they talked and acted just like women.
I heard the Babimiku concept exploded in popularity 20 years ago, and all the men who wanted to be pretty girls moved to VR. That's what I heard online.
Did that mean all the customers here were fine with being served by guys? What could the secret behind this cafe's popularity possibly be?
Maybe I'll take a quick peek with my own eyes.
Are you sure? There's bold and then there's reckless.
Dude, don't make it sound like a big deal.
I braced myself and turned off my BMI. Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay, I got it. Oh.
Don't cry.
I'm not. This is a whole new world to me. I'm just kind of shocked.
The employees were actually a bunch of chubby middle-aged men with running shirts tucked into their shorts. It was a pretty outfit. Their feminine business names were written in a large font on their running shirts, which only brought me closer to tears.
Anyway, I'd like to get back to our mission, so... Tears dry now?
Just talk.
Come on, get over it. Alright, here's a review. Our client is Grid, one of the picked app stores. 3 days ago, someone stole the data of about 40,000 of their customers. Digging into access logs and whatnot led us to Incarnation, the cafe you're in right now. We found traces of the data thief which led to the cafe's server. Our job is to delete the data before they can screw people over.
The server here was impossible to access from the outside, which only made it more suspicious. That's why I had to get in like this. Honestly, I would have preferred a job with bad guys I could deal with out in the open.
Oh, wait. Looks like it's showtime.
We knew this cafe held many concerts every day at 7 p.m. Spotlights lit the stage as 4 beautiful girls came out. One more joined them before long. She made her entrance from a room further back.
Electra! Manager! I love you!
I could tell from the audience passion that this manager, Electra, was the most popular one. I didn't want to imagine what a person under that alluring skin really looked like.
It's all the staff who are working today.
I would had come here at this time for exactly this reason, to get access to the empty staff room.
Let's do it.
I got your back.
As everyone was getting hyped for the concert, I made like I was going to the bathroom and snuck into the room further in.
I'm in.
The show's about 10 minutes long. Find the data before it's over.
Piece of cake.
By now I was used to the jobs that involved sneaking in some place to steal data. I had checked out the cafe's floor plan before coming, and according to that, the server's room was behind the door in the staff room. I put my hand on the doorknob, but before I could even check whether it was locked...
Holy shit, stop playing around and stick to the prep work.
I quickly backed away from the door.
Ross, there's someone in there.
What?
I almost exposed myself. Was this my cue to turn back?
Let's see.
I put my ear to the door. That way I could hear the guys inside.
There are 3 of them. Can you find out who they are?
Give me a sec.
I left the snooping to Cross and strained my ears to listen.
I'm telling you, it's gotta be Eve. Don't even try to argue. And make it yourself. Eve won't sell for shit. Marie would get double whatever Eve would. Double. Man, I don't get those damn normies. Marie's just a boring Giadu character. Nerds and normies like different characters. That's common sense.
What were they talking about?
I got the room security cam. Sending you the feed.
One glance and I knew they were shady.
An employee posted on social media that their sub-manager named Kido is at the cafe, even though it's his day off.
Cross sent me a document with his portrait on it. I scanned it and then the faces of the guys in the room. This way, one of my apps could do a side-by-side automatically. Neither of the faces I could make out were Kido's. He had to be the one in the VR goggles.
I do the other 2, alright?
Got it.
But why were they working on tablets instead of using their BMI? That's old school. Nobody uses that stuff anymore. There had to be a reason. I saw the tablet's screens on the camera feed and noticed that one showed a list of names that had to be the customer data we came to delete. The others seemed to show a recording taken within a VR space. Was Kiddo seeing the same thing through those ancient goggles? There was a model of a girl laying on bed. She had an anime-like face but a photorealistic body, so she looked pretty uncanny. It was like they had taken the body of a real woman and stuck an anime character's face on it. This was probably what they were talking about when they mentioned Eve and Marie. I ran an image search and sure enough got a heap of hits for an anime girl called Marie. They were making bootleg VR porn.
I don't see any server there. Wait, the tablets are wired.
The cables went up to the wall and into a hole into a ceiling.
So it is the 4th floor. Oh, damn, I'm good.
Now I had some donuts to look forward to. The floor above only looked empty. These guys probably own it and they're using it as a server room.
I got the other two identified. They're joint owners of Incarnation.
What are they gonna do with the customer data?
Perhaps they want to spam the people on the list with ads.
That made sense. The data came from an app store after all.
Apparently, there are malicious ads out there that force connect you to VR spaces when you click on them.
Which they had presumably used to steal victims' personal data or extort people for money.
Let's give him hell. We'll purge all the data from their server.
That's not part of our job. Focus on deleting the customer data before they can abuse it.
And ignore what they're doing? Dude, there's a crime happening right here, right now.
We can tell the cops later. There's no need for you to go taking risks here. You gotta know when to back down.
Whoa, hold it right there.
Cross, forget risks and backing down and shit for a moment and tell me one thing.
What are we?
You're bringing this up now?
I said, what are we?
A pro-hacker duo.
No. Well, yeah, but no. We are Nakano Symphonies, a team of Anons with bright futures who can't sit idly by when someone's in need. Right?
It was only me and Cross, so it wasn't much of a team, but still.
Alright, I'll play along. But man, you just had to get fired up all of a sudden.
That's what I wanted to hear.
I paid for the drink I hadn't touched, then left the cafe and went straight to the 4th floor. The place seemed empty, but the floor's air conditioning was on. In fact, the place was cold. I missed my jacket.
Found it. Here's the server.
There was a well-camouflaged room at the far end of the place, and the server was waiting for me inside. The hidden room was electromagnetically shielded, so wireless access from outside was off the table. That explained why they were working on an ancient wired hardware.
Good thing I agreed to this.
I reached into my pocket and took out my keyboard. It was the super basic type, with only the bare minimum number of keys, so it was small enough to fit into my pocket. Not the fanciest setup, but I could use some special combination to make over 250 different inputs. I had a pouch with extra keys too, so I could slap those on if I had to. This was my secret weapon. I kept saying I wanted to quit being a hacker, but for now this was the only way I could fight. Once I established a wired connection between my current node and the server, I prepped my keyboard.
It's typing time.
Hurry up and do it. Someone might be onto us. I know. The spam's gonna fly in just a moment.
Let's go have some fun in Dubai when the money comes in.
Dubai? You still living in the 10s or something? These days, it's all about locking yourself in VR.
You're onto something there.
Hurry it up already. Chill, my man. Huh? Huh? Hey, something's wrong with my screen.
Same here. Is this a glitch?
What's going on? What kind of error is this?
Huh?
Ah! This isn't an error. Someone found us!
Who?
Some other hackers. Shit, but how? We secured the server from outside access, damn it! Hey, pull out the wire.
Nakano...
Symphonies?
These assholes are just making fun of us now! Goddamn show-offs! Huh?
The data's gone?
No way! Shit! They screwed us! It was all for nothing!
Damn it! Let's get the fuck out of here before the cops come!
Yep, that's right. Get out of there. Well, of course, it would be better for me if they stayed. They would be arrested.
Nice. Grid customers' data won't be compromised now. I'll inform the client.
I don't think I went hard enough on those assholes.
You overdid it. Come on, leave the rest to the police.
This stuff was probably the tip of their illegal iceberg.
Thanks for the support, Cross. This definitely wouldn't have gone so smoothly without you.
You always get carried away. It's a blessing and a curse.
Hey, what do you mean? I made the right calls, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Except for that whole Nakano Symphonies spiel.
But when we came up with it, you were like, yeah, that's cool.
I'm not saying I'm against it. It's just kinda embarrassing. Let's throw a little party at Symphony tomorrow. See ya.
Okay, so I guess I'll end the episode here.
I know it's kinda embarrassing.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna film the rest of the game series or if I'm gonna just go ahead and play them alone, but we'll see. See you for now then. Bye.